Okay, we're at Scrappin' Girlfriends, and Lisa's going to demonstrate the Distress It All from Zetter, and it's super cute, super cool. Right now she's going to distress some cardstock.
I'm going to distress one piece of cardstock, and I'm going to show you going one way, how light it does it, and how going the other way, how heavy it does it. Okay, this is just using regular cardstock. This little button right here on the side, you push this in. Listen to that motor roar, girls. Okay, we're going to rip it. Right through the groove. And when you're going with it, this is the distress. Just a little mini distress. Okay, now push in the little white button, go the other way, and it's going to give it a big old chunky what?
A chunky distress husband annoyance button.
Kind of like hubby's table saw. At first when I was doing it, I wasn't putting a lot of pressure on the paper, and this is the cut it was getting when it was distressing it. Then I put lots of pressure on, and this is what you were getting. And we're being arrested.
And I'm being arrested now by the local authorities. I won't.
Mom.
Okay, that.
Hi, cuz.
I have no changed button either.
Oh, well,
I just put a parking ticket on.
he'll just give you a ticket.
We're filming. What are you doing? Arresting people, pulling people over?
Okay, now for optimal usage, or what I guess distressing, I prefer doing 3 or 4 sheets at a time. You don't have to. If you just want to do one, that's fine. But once again, here we're going to go. This time we're going to start this way with the real deep distressing. Here we have 3 sheets at a time, and that's what I prefer to do, and especially if you're doing mats on your page, to run, 3 or 4 sheets at the same time and watch the good cuts. Okay, once again, if you go this way, you get real deep cuts. If you come this way, it's just minimal. Okay, here we go. The more pressure you apply, the more distressing you get. Okay, this was something we always used to have to do by hand. Then you take this, and if you like to chalk.
So it's a big time saver.
Oh, it's a huge time saver. You don't have to do any of this by hand, and it gives it an old vintage distressed look.
Awesome.
Okay, one more tip when doing this. This will do chipboard, paper, cardstock, cardboard, mat board, and nothing wood grain. Okay, one more time we're going to take, here's a piece of cardboard. This is what this is fun for. This is some cardboard by Zetter, and this is big in taking our shimmers, spraying it with shimmers, distressing it, and then cutting it into shapes. But first, if you want to distress it, and we'd have to take one of our hand ones and do this over and over, this makes it this much easier.
Wow.
And look at this great edge it gives on this.
Very cool.
This is just something that would have taken a lot of time to do it by hand before. Then, after you're done, take it out the back, clean it, ready to go again.
That's awesome. Usually it gets all over my clothes if I do it by hand.
Oh, yeah, when you're doing it by hand, it'd be everywhere. This prevents all of that.
Awesome.
And it's fun to clean out.
Goals.
One more tip when you're doing the cardboard, if you distress it, first, it makes this layer a lot easier to come off.
Okay.
And when you're spritzing it and painting it and doing all your fun stuff to it, this is what you want it to see anyway. Okay.
Very cool.
Now we're going to try Coordinations cardstock. This is the cardstock that you take. One side's a whitewash, one side's a solid.
Okay.
And when you sand this, this comes, the dark blue comes through. And we use this a lot with torn edges. So that you get the core through here.
Okay.
But we're going to try it with distressing it. And see what kind of effect we get.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Way cool. Then you wouldn't have to tear it. You get the same effect, almost as tearing it, but a raggedier edge. Let's do this.
Gorgeous. Oh,
There you
amazing.
go.
How
Beautiful.
perfect.
One tip, you don't want to put your fingers in here. This isn't a nail trimmer. Here we have some just plain manila tags. That's what these are. There's 8 of them. Here we go. Let her rip. Okay. This is through the 8 of them, and you know, if I want to do them, I want them more distressed, I'll just run them back through again.
Very cool. Now, did you go back the other way on that one?
Yes, this time I went back the other way to get an even more distressing one and rip it bigger. Let's do it again. Sam?
Awesome.
This will look great chalked.
Very cool. So everyone should come into the scrapbook store and play with the distress doll and buy one, huh?
We'll try it for yourself. Thank you, Jenny.